All right. We are back. Welcome everybody. It's great to see you all. I didn't just do something just now. This is a totally different thing that we're doing. No, we are actually going to go back into Sorcery, the Khare, the Cityport of Traps. I'm actually really excited because I think we're just about done. But I do want to take about a 5-minute break here in between. So I'm going to switch over to my break screen, and I will leave you in the capable hands of my music, I guess. I don't know why that's capable. You know what I mean. Capable hands of the break screen. Talk amongst yourselves. I will be back here in about 5, maybe 10 minutes on the outside, and then we will move back into Sorcery 2. And I think, as I say, we're almost ready to wrap that up. If not tonight, then hopefully by tomorrow, and then look into moving into book 3, the 7 serpents. So I'll be back in a little bit, but I will see you in just a bit. So everyone take a break, and I will be right back. See you in a bit.
Through you, I've been when I was there. Of two, can one be fair? In time, I'll speak my piece. This rhyme and my release, and I will be true, be free, and you will be false with me. And I will keep faith with you. Now I'm down in all that I have done. This ground was sorely won. You took your time with me until I could barely see. And I will be true, be free. And you will be false with me. And I will keep faith with you. And I will keep faith with you. them all to understand. And I've got the last of my lines, and I'll learn them all just in time. And all I need now is a reason why. My broken dreams, my soul sits high and proud. O'er the ground with graves of kings and queens, I'm calling long and loud. Here was the castle of my grand old reign, here was the fortress of my love. This empty ruin sits in falling rain, it's all been blasted from above. And all my past was just a show, as good as it's been, well that's the last of it I'll know. If everything I've gained was going to be lost, why would I risk myself at this cost? And all the speed with which I found your love, well that's just how fast it's gone away. And in the sky I see a broken dove, and now there ain't no more to say. Although confusion is my constant friend, a friend now isn't so kind. I thought I'd have you until the end, yeah, but having is a state of mind. Look out there, you'll see a cold hard land, where sun and peace it used to reign. Without the touch of your guiding hand, well, you know it's never been the same. And all my past was just a show, as good as it's been, oh, that's the last of it I'll know. If everything I've sing of sweet regrets. Well, all the same, they've got it wrong. I haven't sucked the sadness in me yet, yeah, but I tell you that it won't be long, long before I felt a wealth of good inside, surplus of happiness to give. But bitterness now has that good denied, spitting it out helps me to live. And all my past was just a show. As good as it's been, well, that's the last of it, I'll know. If everything I've gained was going to be lost, why would I risk myself at this cost? And all the speed with which I found your love, well, that's just how fast it's got away. And in the sky I see a broken dove, and now there ain't no more to say. Through sand I'm slowly sifting, past land I'm slowly drifting. This ship I'm finally taking home. Each time I had to find it, each time I had to time it. This time I headed home alone. This run was easy business. This space
Lovely. We are back, folks. Welcome back, everybody. You think the album art really captured the overall darker feel of this album? It's true, Rock God. And Rock God, you heard, right? I'm sorry if did I read you the? You heard the review, right? Rock God, you heard the review that that we got from the Big Takeover. Because let me tell you that that review I think also would encapsulate that feel that we got there. Oh, thanks, Sarah and I appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing it. Oh, you haven't? Oh. Well then, no time like the present, let me tell you. I will read this to you and then we will get back into Sorcery. So yes, this actually, this is the Big Takeover. And the advertisement actually that Rock God did for us, oh God, the problem is there's so many pages. Oh man, it came out really well though. Let me see. I don't have that bookmarked. I have the, oh yeah, there we go. Haha. So here's our advertisement. You can see right there, The Road 5 years later. The third album from the critically acclaimed progressive rock band, The Road. Quote, "The Road is the gold standard of modern progressive rock. Buy the album here," and then it gives all the different like links to do it. So that's the advertisement that we had. That is Rock God's handiwork right there. And the review that we got from Brian Swirsky is as follows. Here we go. 5 years later. Formed in 2001 by Brandeis University grad students Greg Wilson and Aaron Moulin, both ex-3607. This is how you know that they actually looked at the like part on our page that talked about our bio, because otherwise the idea that anyone would have any idea whatsoever what 3607 was, that was my original band that I did play with him back in and we played for, I don't know, between 1998 and 1990, like in 2000, we played for like 2 years and like mostly played on Brandeis campus and stuff like that. Very few people are going to have heard of that. Anyway, both X3607. This Boston outfit released 2006's Drift and 2010's Monomyth with varying lineups before becoming a trio with Michael Bruce in 2013. Though inspired by and bearing hints of King Crimson, early Genesis, and Porcupine Tree, their third LP's keyboardless prog has a tougher exterior, at times veering into angular post-math rock, Rage Against the Machine alt metal, and on the trumpet specced by Wilson, Lament and End of an Era, funk and jazz fusion. Behind the intense yet intricate guitar passages of Moulin and Bruce, forceful rhythms by additional bassist Wayne Silver and drummer Mike Denton, and Wilson's enveloping emotive vocals, the spiraling cycles, burbling border, shimmering step aided by Kate Berg's angelic backing coos, and ravaging reasons why seamlessly shift between punishing and pretty. That is a good review. I was very, very happy with that. I seamlessly shift between punishing and pretty. So it came out in the Big Takeover, which featured Bob Mould. Anyone who knows Husker Du or knows Sugar, Hoover Dam, if you know that by him, that's Bob Mould. So yeah, so that is the review. So it's official. We officially have been reviewed. I hope that's the first of many. But yeah, it came out really well. I was very happy with it. So yeah, they did a good job. What I like about it is it's a review that proves that they listened to the album. Right? It's not a review, which I've gotten occasionally for like books that I've written too, which are clearly from someone who saw the genre that it was in and were like, I hate this genre, right? But didn't actually listen to the you didn't read the book. In this case, like people who didn't listen to the album, but this guy obviously did listen to the album. So anyway, but yes, but yes, thanks to Rock God for the cover work and all that stuff on 5 years later. I actually just talked to the band yesterday, and it looks like we're going to have two shows. We have to confirm, but it looks like we're going to have two shows coming up, one in August and then another one that's going to be closer to the end of the year in New York. The one in August is probably going to be at the Lily Pad again in Boston, and the one towards the end of the year will probably be back at the Delancey in November or December. So yeah, but I am very pleased with that. We've had a couple of new things that we've written as well. Not that we are releasing a new album this year, and we got. It took us a while to do this, our other album, and to the point that Ardenelle made, we try not to, we don't put out a ton of CDs every year or anything like that. But one album every you know, 3 to 4 years is probably not bad. I mean, listen, we've been together for 15 years, and if in that 15 to 16 year span, we as a band are able to put out 3 good albums that we're proud of, that's a good starting place, you know. So I feel pretty good about that, rather than bands that are coming up with an album every other year and they all kind of suck after the first one. So I'd like to think that we continue to produce good material. At least we try. Speaking of good material, it is time for us to get, oh my God, what? Sorry about that. I forgot that I had my Intellivision up here. Let me not do that. Let me get rid of that. That's more like it. Good gravy. So yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Getting compared to Porcupine Tree, it makes my day. You got that right. I am very, very happy that we got the cover, that we were compared to them. So yeah, I was very happy about it. So, but it is time for some sorcery, folks. We're going to play a little bit of sorcery here. Probably only about an hour, given the lateness of the hour. But then that's fine, because we will actually end up then playing more of it tomorrow. We got started a little bit later than I had originally planned on Masters of the Dungeon, because I had to push it back because my family and I went to Cirque du Soleil tonight. We went to Luzia tonight, and it was good. It was good. They did a very good job. There were some amazing acts as usual, and always very inspiring, some great music and stuff like that. So I love Cirque du Soleil. It's overpriced, and we pretty much can afford to pay for it like once a year, maybe. Like, I mean, is the best that we can do. But it's great. Oh, you have the DVD and soundtrack for Luzia? Because this is their latest one. This is the one that just came out, Aradinel. This one just came out. They did a really good job with it, though. Yeah. They did a good job with it. I really liked the sheet, you know, the water thing? Like, they have this one sheets, like basically this water, like this waterfall that they were able to computerize, so they could do like basically designs in the nozzles and stuff like that. So you could see designs of like, yeah, the 3D printer waterfall basically. It was like, you know, you get to see like the hummingbirds and all this stuff. It was wild. It was really, really cool. Yeah, I really like that. So anyway, I highly recommend it. It is not cheap, but I highly recommend it. It was definitely worth it. So, okay, let's take a look and see where we are at. And actually, let me pull up Arvbot here. Show me Arvbot. Which is right. Here we are. Okay. Load that and start. Oh, interesting, Aradinel. Interesting. Yeah, it was good. Like, it was good. It was definitely solid. I've been to a ton of their shows. I've probably been to, like... I've been to Varikai. I've been to... Oh, I would need to look. And now I'm thinking Spoleto, and that's a restaurant. I don't remember the... Anyway, I've been to a lot of them. So I was... Yeah. They were really, really cool. Alright, so here we are. So for those of you who don't know about this game, although I'm sure many of you do, we have been trying to get through the Cityport of Traps, Khare, the Cityport of Traps, so we can get out the North Gate and continue on our journey. And I am happy to say that we have gotten almost all of what we need. We basically need a 4-line spell to get out of the North Gate. And right now we have the following lines. We've got 3 lines. Lorag, Spellline, Thetas, and Shinvas. And there is one more that's left that we need to do. So... Okay. So we've got the Shrine of Slaying. We have to find Mules, a living corpse who torments the citizens of Khare. And the Shrine of Slaying, who might be able to help us find the spell lines to the gate. The shrine is between the well and the docks in Lower Khare. So the well and the docks basically is right. So the well is, where's the well? These are the docks up here. And the well is, show me the well. Here. So here is the well, and here are the docks. So supposedly this like guy, this like leader of slang or whatever, would be able to show us to the fourth and final line that we actually need. Oh, nice, Aradinel. That works out. I can see how that worked. So we have to find basically the Shrine of Slang. And yeah, so that's basically where we're at. And we actually ended up being transported for the second time back to this side into Lower Khare so we could find it. We've got 3 others. We just need 1 more. And then we can head back to the North Gate. So for that 4th line, we have to figure out where we're going to find it. Again, this Shrine of Slang is up here. But we also never went over to Dwarf Town. We never went over to the Artist Quarter. With last time that we came this way, we basically went right up through. We went this way, up this way, and around, and then eventually all the way up to the docks is what we did last time. So maybe we can do something a little bit different this time around as we go through. So, with that in mind, it sounds like a comedy sketch. Shrine of Slang. Exactly, Miranda. So, given what I just said, we have 3 choices. We can turn right, which I think is what we did last time. That sends us this way. Or we can go up, which is go straight. And that sends us probably somewhat more directly up here, but I don't know. Or we could go left, which leads us towards Dwarf Town, which we haven't been to. So, those are your 3 choices. Go left, go straight, or turn right. So with that in mind, give me our butts. There we go. So, do we go turn left, go straight, or turn right? What should we do? Get in your votes now, folks. And again, cart rolls down the road from the right. Koreans around the corner to take the main track ahead. This time, however, the crates on it wobble but do not fall, and it disappears up the road, leaving nothing behind. Interesting, it seems not everything is fixed after all. So get in your votes, folks. What do we want to do? Do you want to turn left? Do you want to go straight? Or do you want to turn right? Welcome back, Shadowed. We just got started. We were talking about trying to find the 4th and final line, and it's between this well and the docks up here. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know that. We know that the Shrine of Slang, who has a priest that might help us find the lines, is the last line is between the well and the docks. And we, of course, are down here. So the suggestion is that we can either go straight. I think last time we went right. We can either go straight or turn left towards Dwarf Town. So the way to the well, you could probably get there in any of these directions, honestly. So I have not played this game before. No, Miranda, I've played the original game books, but I haven't played this game before. However, though, I have absolutely played this section before because the game itself sent us back. So basically, that's what happened with that. Also, I just realized I don't have my black square. So I needed to fix that. There we go. Lovely. Straight is dominating. Yes, these are true facts. All right. Yeah, well, it's the 12th stream of Sorcery, although it's probably only like the 7th stream of Khare, right? Because the Shamantanti Hills took a few streams. Actually, it might have been the Shamantanti Hills might have taken like 3 or 4 streams, and then this took 8. This definitely took a lot more than Shamantanti Hills, but let's go. And of course, a lot of people say that Seven Serpents is even better, as is that one. So, yeah, I know. I moved it over the star background precisely for that reason, because I'm like, oh, you can't read that at all. There's no way you can see what's happening All right, it looks like we are going straight. Okay, go straight it is. You stay on the main road, which rises up a slight slope to reach a small settlement of poor huts. As you pass these homes, ugly creatures gather to watch you in silence. A little further on, you come across a body laying face down in the gutter. A beggar asleep, or some sort of creature in a drunken stupor. Do we check if the creature is alive, or do we keep going? This one you can actually tell me just in chat. No Arvbot vote for this because there's only 2 choices. Check if the creature is alive, or do we keep going, folks? Okay, Schlitch says check. Carefully. You'll just walk up to him whistling and just like casually toss him over. Okay, Schlitz says check. Shadow Mage says check. Poke him with a stick. I'm going to say that's stick. Stab it with a spear. I'm going to say that's also a check. You guys are just paranoid because of that one time that we checked that warty green foot in a house and it turned out to be nothing. Okay, I'm going to last call this. We've got 4 checks. Check, 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 check. Slightly more than one time. And West River Rat, also, what's up, man? Says check. All right. Going once. Going twice. Okay. You approach the limp body cautiously. Nobody in the street seems to be taking any notice. You bend down closer and shake the shoulder of the body. There is no response. Do we leave it, or do we roll it over? These are true facts. I don't know. Schlitch says roll it over. West River Rat says loot it. Shadow Mage says roll it over. Roll it over. What's up, PKD fan? Roll, 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 roll. Loot it. I'm going to assume loot is also a roll. Okay, I'm going to last call this because it looks like Chad is interested in stripping it for all of its valuables. I mean, carefully checking it. Roll it over. Okay. Looks like we're on roll it over. You grip the body's arm and turn it over. As its face swings round, you jump back aghast. The body is a semi-decayed corpse with a rotting head that is half skull, half putrid flesh. And worse, an evil smile is spreading across its face. A moment later, it is sprung to its feet, leaping at you. Wait a second, wait a second. Hold on. Look at this clue. We just looked at this clue. Look at this. Lord Mulas is cursed and is a living corpse who torments the citizens of Khare. Lord Mulas is the guy with the line. Isn't he the other line? He's the dude who has the last line. So maybe we can get the line from him. Yeah. Rolling, rolling. So now what do we do? Yes, so this one is going to be 3 choices. Value. That's a good emote. So what should we do? Should we draw my sword, cast a spell, or throw the chain at the corpse? That has that specificity that you tend to like, right? It's sort of like the, ooh, that seems like something valuable. Silver chains traditionally used to bind undead or cursed bodies during burial. It is a silver chain. I think you people are right on this. I think you're 100% right. This is a good idea. This is a great plan. I'm happy to be a part of it. And we have a silver sword just in case. But plus, maybe we can, like, imprison it and then be like, tell us the line. Tell us what we want to know. Where's Rachel? You know? Swear to me. You can never break the chain, never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying, you will never break the chain, never break the chain. Bow, bow, bow. Listen to the wind blow. All right, we're going to close the poll. It's such a good song, though, man. Okay, throw the chain at the corpse. You whip out the chain you got from the chain maker's shop and fling it at the corpse. The chain wraps itself into the body and begins to tighten like a snake squeezing the air out of its prey. Then, quite suddenly, the corpse explodes into a bloody mess of arms, legs, head, and torso. The chain collapses to a tight knot and hits the ground while the separate pieces of the corpse keep coming for you. Do we fight, cast a spell, or run for it? We can't run for it, right? We gotta take this dude down. Wow, that's His arm is down here. Leg, torso, arm, head. Wasn't as fun as the giant shoots and ladders game. Oh, as in like, where's my car? Oh, my bad. My bad. I didn't catch the dude, where's my car reference. Dude, where's his arm? Fireball the street. It's the only way to be sure. I mean, if you hack them all to pieces and then burn them, there won't be much of that. I love how in this picture there's a black cat back there. The cat's like, you know. Yeah, we do have a lot of those spells. We have Hot, which is the fireball. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise. All right, we're going to last call. Last call here. 3 in favor of cast a spell. And okay, we're going to cast a spell. Let's see it. Here's what we've got. We have got J, U. Oh, we can create glue. Put it back together again. We unfortunately don't have a vial of glue, so we can't do that. We have Pop. We can create explosions. Alright, so we can cast Pop. We can cast we can create a fireball. Oh my god, that's troubling. That's pretty good though, Arnon, I have to say. We can summon darkness. Though it's not clear to me how summoning darkness helps against this thing. Let's put it into darkness. I don't know. I'm not sure that would really do a lot of good. 6, clone the caster. Good choices. Alright, so do we cast Pop, which creates explosions, Hot, which is fireball, Fog, which creates darkness, or 6, which clones us? Clones the caster. Yeah, I can see arguments for a few of these. Yeah, the only other one is there's one that makes glue, but we don't have the requisite for it. So that's basically it. Pop creates explosions, Hot is fireball, Fog creates darkness, 6 clones a caster. When in doubt, burn another village. Burninating the countryside. We have to make sure we pick up that chain afterwards. It's $ vote, all one word, West River. There you go. I wouldn't say you need to memorize all 3-letter combos. In the game books themselves, you kind of do, Miranda. They give you the opportunity to basically, you could either get a spell book and then you were supposed to like commit it to memory and then not look at it again until after the adventure was over. At least the first book was over, and then the second book and third book and fourth book. In the last one, in the Crown of Kings, they actually included, excuse me, the spell book with the actual book at the end, which was kind of interesting. Hey, what's up, Fury Fire? How you doing, man? So yeah. So you were supposed to do that. In this game, though, because you can always back up, it gives you sort of the statistics of it. You can always back up and say, okay, 6, clone the caster, and then you could look up in your book what that actually means. So it's not quite the same thing as that. You're tired, you wish you had some more free time. Yeah. I hear that. I've had a couple of days where I was actually, day or so, where I was actually able to chill a bit, which has been nice. No, I didn't manually type it in. I picked letters here. You see this? You start out with a whole cloud of letters, and then you pick one, and then it gives you choices. And then, see? No, because you can't pick these, like I can't pick G or anything else. So it gives you options, but not an overwhelming number. All right, and okay, hot is the winner. Super hot, super hot. Okay, H-O-T. Cast. You cast your spell, creating a thick fireball in the palm of your hand. You see the light reflected in the corpse's empty eyes as they open wide in surprise. Then a moment later, flames have enveloped its body. The roasted remains tumble to the ground smoking, all life once again extinguished. The body parts in the ground squirm and slowly ooze back together. The corpse now looks once again as though it has been run over in a chariot race, but it is definitely lying still. For now, at least. Nice. Now, we're down to 11 out of 18 stamina, so we're going to need to get some of that. We have an item that might allow us to restore some healing, but we'll definitely need to do that. So we have the following choices. Well, see, I thought about the take the chain back, but I'm a little worried about not being able to search the body. Maybe we should do both, I guess. What should we do? This has got to be that guy, though. This has got to be Lord Mulas. Which was what makes me think that possibly searching the body... I mean, obviously we can't reason with a living corpse, so... My hope is that we can search the body and then take the chain. That's my hope. There is a risk we won't get the chain back, but... All right, we're going to last call this. Speaking, by the way, of dark, has anyone seen the... I guess, actually, a few of you might have posted this in Discord. Have any of you seen the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance trailer for the Netflix series? I actually showed it to my daughter, who has not seen the first Dark Crystal. Now, I saw the first Dark Crystal, and it was a little creepy, but it was obviously great. Yeah, man. The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance trailer looks great. It looks really good. It's physical effects. It's the Jim Henson Studios doing their thing. The trailer is really good. I highly recommend it. I was impressed. I was impressed. You saw it as in theaters as a kid. It was freaky, though, wasn't it, Aradino? Yeah. So did I hear a lot of positive buzz, Shadow, which is why I ended up doing this, because I was like, this looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to close the poll. Dark Crystal is slow paced, very atmospheric, and a little freaky, but well done is what I would say. Yeah, I mean, it is very slow paced, Lich, in fairness. So, okay, we're going to search the body. Expecting another immediate attack, you go over to search the body, but it is clothed in rags and has barely any pockets, let alone anything inside them. So, this is interesting. Do we search the corpse's mouth? The corpse's throat? Corpse's belt? Or enough of this? Yeah. And I told you, I think I mentioned, Aradinel, that when we went to the Museum of the Moving Image, they had a Skeksis, rather, like, right, they have one of the originals, like, on display there. It's pretty cool. I know. I was trying to decide, I was like, would the belt, like, I don't know. My worry is that we're not going to have a lot of time. So, until before it, like, wakes up again, although I guess we could just kill it again. But, yeah. That is not a bad guess. That could very well be shadowed, yeah. That's not a bad guess. I'm hoping it gives us a chance to do 2, and we get to do the mouth and the belt, you know? If not, we could theoretically try to rewind, because... Yeah, I also want to check and see if we have healing. So, we have 2 doses of Blimberry juice. Do we drink one of these doses of Blimberry juice, folks, because we're at 11 out of 18 stamina? What do you folks think? We can't use 2 because I think one of those doses actually a magic spell, like, improves. But Blimberry juice is like 3 or 4 points of stamina, so I'm just curious if we should do that. Because we're down to 11 out of 18. Drinketh, do eat. Do eat. That's troubling. Magical nose plugs. This is how we cast a spell that creates a horrific stench, and we prevent ourselves being affected by it because of the nose plugs. Alright, looks like we're gonna do it. Alright, we got that 1 dose left. We're now 14 out of 18. Alright, we're gonna last call. I do not. I have earplugs that I use for gigs, but not nose plugs. Yeah, I was going to say, that's quite a group. Secret of Nim, Labyrinth, yep, Dark Crystal, Neverending Story. I like Neverending Story also. A lot of really good parts in Neverending Story. I'm sorry to hear that, Dragon. Oh, goodness. Oh, beg your pardon. And... Alright. Corpse's mouth. Let's see. You open the corpse's mouth with 1 finger and look inside. Nothing there. But then you remember the corpse's strange guttural screams as though it was constantly choking. Interesting. Watership Down is great. Wow, chat. Alright. Well, but we got the hint. We got the hint because we opened the mouth first. I'm sure it'll be fine. They made him eat his words when they killed him. See, Aradinel, you might be right. You might be right. Yeah, none of this is a good idea. This has been a bad idea all the way along. Boy, I'd be pretty excited if we ended up getting that. Then we just have to get out. Then we just got to get back safely to the gate. If we do find the line, we just get back safely to the gate, we read the order, and we're out. That's how that goes. All right, I'm going to last call this here. Yeah. Agree, Schlitch. All right. And we're going to look in the corpse's throat. Disgusted, you push your fingers into the back of the corpse's throat. Something? Yes. With fingertips, you draw out a fragment of paper. It is a handwritten line, but it has been torn in half along the script, and you cannot make out the words. That's the thing, though. Oh my God, we got to keep the note, right? This one you can just tell me in chat. That's got to be the line. Keep the note, yeah? Keep. So maybe we still need the Priest of Slang. No, we toss it. Keep. 4 keeps, 1 toss. Maybe you eat it now. And then you turn into a living corpse. Is that your recommendation, Schlitch? And then living corpse. And keep. All right, looks like Chad is in favor of keeping it. You pocket the strange note. Perhaps later you will discover what it means. I don't know what it means. It means that we need the line. From a nearby doorway, a face appears and beckons you over. It's a good question. Yeah, well, that's, I suppose. All right, so we're being beckoned over to the house. Do we go over to the house or do we walk away? This one you can also tell me in chat. That's got to be the line, though, Mulas. It's got to be the line. House. House. Hipputter? Howder? You right there, Chef? Hipputter, Howder, House. Reputish, Reblube. Flubberty flu. Okay. Looks like we're going to the house. Yeah, in a way. Warily, you approach the hut. The face is that of a small gnome who begins to chatter in a high-pitched voice. You killed it! Did you kill it? I think you killed it! Do we say I killed it, or it was dead before? Dead before, dead before. This is just in chat. So I killed it, or it was dead before. So far we have 2 votes for dead before. All right, we're going to go with it was dead before. It was dead before, you tell the gnome. It may not be dead now. Oh, no, you definitely killed it, the gnome replied, shaking his head. It'll be a good few months until it wakes up again. We'll guard it somewhere else. Here, we wanted to thank you. He reaches behind him for something. Do we draw my sword or wait to see what he does? Why would you draw your sword? Like, he's a living corpse. They were tortured by this thing. So you say, wait, wait. Please tell me that he's going to hand us the bottom sheet. Like the bottom part of the paper. Those are true facts. Clever, Miranda. I see what you did there, and I would like to subscribe to your newsletter. It dropped this? Yeah, I really hope so. That would be pretty epic. Okay, wait, wait, wait. Any other votes for wait or against wait? Yeah, but you know what I think happened, Shadowed? We got sent back in time, remember? So I think when we got sent back in time by the wizard, it means that that part of it never happened. So we haven't actually gotten in service to Korga. I'm guessing that's what happened. Okay, so it looks like we're going to wait. You wait, and the gnome produces a small bag containing 5 gold pieces. I'm sure it's not much to a man like you, he apologizes, but it's from all of us. Peering through the window of the tiny hut, you make out 20 or so faces. Thank you, you reply, and nod your head. All right, what should we say? What was that creature? Ask about the spell lines. Or enough talk. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. I'm telling you, Aridanel, they gave so many choices and so many options in a good way. And in fact, you know what, Aridanel? It's a little bit of the opposite of the problem we were talking about regarding Spycraft, right? Where we felt you were sort of put into a position you didn't want to be. You really could kind of be the character you wanted to be in this game. You know? Which is surprising, because you know, you would think that this was sort of more limiting, but it's not really the case. Okay, it looks like we're talking about asking the spell line, so I'm going to last call this. That's true, yeah. I agree. OBS is like, no more talk. Yeah, it was really. I know what you're saying, Miranda. I don't want to get into a discussion of that particular thing at the moment, but the problem was that it was railroading you into moral decisions that it seemed like there should have been a third alternative. Basically, that's the idea. So, okay, ask about the spell lines. Let's do that. Now maybe you can help me. Do you know any of the spells for the North Gate, you ask? The gnome bursts into laughter, laughing so hard, in fact, that he begins to cry. Do I look like a knob? He asks. Do I? Do we say you look like your ear is near the ground, or you look like a rotten tree stump? That's a weird... I'm going to guess that rotten tree stump is not the best answer here, although neither one is best. What's up, King Jin? And yeah, exactly. I feel like shade is probably not as bad as I'm guessing. Near the ground, near the ground, near the ground. You know, like neither one is great, but near the ground. Okay. Going once, going twice. Enough talk. Near to the ground. You look like your ear is near the ground, you reply. The gnome nods at that. True, true. But to know the lines, you have to go lower than that. Not all the nobles are even alive anymore. He scratches his nose meaningfully, although what he means is anyone's guess. Anyway, you could ask the priest at the shrine. He might be able to help. Ah, no, we've been looking for that priest. Maybe he can give us more specific directions? What was that creature? What priest? Or enough talk? True. That's true, Erdno. He certainly didn't seem to take it as an insult. The priest of slang, perhaps? Okay. Gonna last call this. Yeah. I think we actually got lucky that we ran into this living corpse here. Because this has got to be the guy that we were looking for, Lord Mulus. Alright. Alright, what priest? What priest? The priest! The gnome shrieks, alarmed by your sharp response. He waggles a nervous nose up the road somewhere. Near the docks. The gnome is starting to look awkward. Okay, this one you can just tell me in chat. Do we say, what was that creature, or enough talk? Really interesting, Shadowed. The influence of Disney continues. What was that critter? Creature. So basically we have 3.5 lines. Right? We've got 3.5 lines of the 4 that we need. Then we can get the hell out. Okay. Enough, I'm sleepy. Creature, and enough. Yes, we do know the order, King Jin. We know the order. We actually figured it out. We got sort of a clue that gave us the order. We just need the 4th line, though. Creature. Okay, looks like creature. What was that creature, we ask? They say it used to be the 2nd noble of Khare, the gnome whispers. That's the guy, the 2nd noble of Khare, Mulus. But he angered the 1st, so he was cursed to live in Khare forever. Now he's like a bad gold piece, keeps showing up. He gets dumped in different parts of the city. I think we'll take him to the Sphin Quarter next. It's there to turn. There's a chuckle of agreement from inside the house. The gnome's nose twitches. I'm going now, he says quickly. Here's one more gift. There is more kerfuffle, and then he brings out 3 pebbles. You're a sorcerer, he whispers. And these are good for taking pot shots, so I hear. And he winks. You thank him. And place... Yeah, no, I didn't throw the notes away. And place the gift carefully into your pack. Then you continue away up the street. Good stuff. All right. Walk on. You continue along the road. On one side, the buildings are replaced by meager patches of field, roughly fenced and housing small, skinny cattle. It is quiet with no one about. This part of the Cityport is barely habited, so you are unlikely to find clues to the Northgate spell here. There will be more people to talk to near the docks. You pass by a long structure with its doors open wide. The smell of incense floats out from within. A shrine of some kind? Okay, give me a second. Let me... Okay. What clue were you looking at? And then also, I know we have to look at. I'm taking account of the look at buildings thing. What did you want me to look at, Shadow? If not a shrine or brothel. Oh, the thing from Gnome. Yeah. There we go. The priest at the Shrine of Slang might be able to help you find the spell lines to the gate. The shrine is located between the well and the docks in Lower Khare. To Lord Ulas. Yeah, I know. I don't understand why the menu. I can't lower the menu music, which is really difficult. Okay, so it says to look at clues. Look at the building. You stop and peer inside, but make out nothing but darkness. It seems to be a wide, unlit space. The low sound of chanting floats out onto the street. A woman's voice. Okay, do we enter the building or do we walk on? Yeah, also reminds me a little bit of Arcanum, but... Yep. So 2 choices, chat. Enter the building or walk on. Second OBS, you're determined to be like, we are going to leave this place. We're going to leave this place. We're going to go. We're going to leave. Building, 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 building. Go on, go on. 5 buildings, 2 go-ons. All right. Not going to random buildings. Looks like you're going to get outvoted on this, though, OBS. You step into the gloomy shade of the building. The aroma of perfume and oil grows so thick that you begin to cough and choke, announcing your presence to whoever is inside. The singing voice falls silent. Do we say, who's there, or do we go further in? Who's there or further in? Who's there? Who's there? Okay, looks like who's there? Who's there, you call out to the darkness. There is no reply, just a quiet sound like a light footstep or the turning page of a book. Then there is a voice. Greetings, man of Analand. I see you are an honorable soul. You are welcome. Do we say greetings or I see nothing? I see nothing. Greetings or I see nothing? Greetings, greetings, greetings. Greeting person who has me in the dark, but is hopefully going to give me one of the 4 lines that I need to escape. Greetings, 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 greetings. 5 greetings. Okay, we're going to last call this. Stay a while and listen. Okay, looks like greetings is where we're at. Greetings, you answer. The voice laughs, a gentle pealing sound like a chime. I see you were searching for something. Do we say, I am after the Northgate spell, or I am just a traveler? Or do we quote, no doubt, I'm just a girl who's someone... So, do we say, I am after the Northgate spell, or I am just a traveler? Spell, spell, spell. spell. Okay, I'm going to last call this. Okay, after the Northgate spell it is. I am after the Northgate spell, you reply. Is that so? That is forbidden knowledge. The voice laughs again. There is that noise again, like a palm slapping down. I see difficulty upon difficulty. Okay, so are we going to say... Can you help? Show yourself? Or leave quickly? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Rock God. I actually think No Doubt wasn't bad as a ska band. Early No Doubt was pretty solid. And then they kind of got weird and, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Okay, sleep well, Fury. Good night, man. I think I'm getting called by my wife. So give me one sec, folks. My son did not get a nap today and was a little bit fussy going down. So give me a second. I will be right back in a... Where is it? Where is it? Where am I? Okay, I'll be right back in a sec. Nope, false alarm. Everything's fine. He's good. Okay, so we're going to say, can you help? All right. Can you help? Another slap. It is the sound of a card being turned from a deck. Tell me, she says. Speak a word, and I will tell you what I see. Thank you, thank you. Interesting. So... Ooh, this is interesting. Okay. Now, this is really interesting, folks, because if you think gate, speak a word, I'll tell you what I see. So if you speak the word gate, right, that give you, it sort of seems obvious, like, oh, there's the lock thing. But the crown might actually give us, I don't know if that's Crown of Kings, or if crown is going to tell us something about Mulus. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Could be another crown. And we still don't know the fourth line. I mean, we know half of it now, but we don't know the fourth line completely. In fact, I just want to confirm. Fragment has been torn through and cannot be read. Okay. It's a really tough call. We definitely made the right call, though, in going up this direction. Like, definitely the right call. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, like, you know, we want to get the fourth line is sort of like job one, but I just don't even know if they're referring to the Crown of Kings or if they're just talking about another crown. All right. Excuse me, going once. Going twice. Okay. Oh, sorry, Aradinel, sorry, but you would have voted with the majority anyway. So you're all good. Okay. Crown it is. Crown. I see a long road. I see a cloud of smoke. I see the rain that brings the morning. Okay. Gate. Fire. Khare. Magic. Or enough of this. Okay. So, do we have any votes, people? So we've got $ vote space. So we've got either gate, fire, Khare, magic, or enough of this. Yeah, there are a lot of choices, it's true. I vote all the above. Just like fire gate, Khare, magic. Enough of these. All right, we're tied up 3-3. Gate and Khare. Tied up 3-3. Chat is divided. Brother versus brother. North versus south. All right. G1. I vote none of the above. Whoops. Oh no. We have a tie, people. We need someone to break this tie. Khare is a city. Khare is actually this city. And it's famous. It's called the Cityport of Traps. Okay. Really? Five to 5. 5-5. We need one more person to break this tie. Khare it is. Okay. Khare. I see the forking paths. I see great wealth reversed. I see the sunrise. There is more good than evil here. Okay, now... Okay, fire. Census, magic, or enough of this. Okay, gate, fire, census, magic, or enough of this. All right, we're looking at gate. Census. I will take a look, second OBS. You're right, it does ring a bell. Census is the first noble. First noble of Khare. Census Stark. Sansa, Queen in the North. Alright, we're going to last call. And... okay. Gate it is. I see a closed door. I see a whispered secret. I see a trap of fire. Suddenly, from the far end of the room, a single candle flame ignites. A shade has been lifted from a lamp, revealing a woman in a deep hood, seated at a star-shaped table. She is staring at the cards laid out in front of her. Okay. So do we approach her, or do we look at the cards? This you can just tell me in chat. Do we approach her, or do we believe in the heart of the cards? Okay. Heart of the cards. Look, look, approach, look. So I've got 3 looks and 2 approaches. Anyone else? Thank you, thank you. Can you shuffle up to her? With the cards, maybe. Okay, so we've got look, look, approach, look. So 3 to 1. Approach, 2, 3 to 2. Okay, looks like look. Oh, wait. Yeah. Through the gloom, you can make out very little of them. You seek the crown of kings, the woman gasped suddenly. You intend to conquer the old world. Will, not shall. Okay. All right, so should we say, I seek to save it, we will see, or what is the crown? Okay. So, I seek to see it, we'll save it, we will see, or what is the crown? Tend to conquer the old world. Okay, so what is the crown? What is the crown, you ask? What is its power? She stares at you. You seek it, but you do not know? The crown carries the power to bend a will, to make another believe. It would be better if the crown were dropped into the sea. Remember this. Do we say, who are this? Who are this? Who are you? Or I don't need your advice. Who are you? Who the hell are you? Who are you? Yeah, I know, Dragon, I know. I'm starting to fade a bit, too, myself. Because we'll play more of this tomorrow. Again, I'm really enjoying this, but... looks like we're sticking with who. I know, yeah, I'm starting to fall asleep, too. Who are you? Okay. It's like chat is behind who are you. Who are you, you ask, stepping forward. The woman looks up with deep eyes. A long scar runs across her face from mouth to left ear. I see things, she says. Things that not all wish to hear. I wish to hear, or then you should learn silence. What's it going to be, folks? I wish to hear, or then you should learn silence. Okay. Wish, wish, hear, wish, hear, wish. I would hope so, West River. That's why when we got sent back in time right beforehand, I started singing, Won't Get Fooled Again. Meet the new wizard. Don't know. Same as the old wizard. You got to. But don't. Okay. I wish to hear. She nods. You are wise. She turns another card, a movement that is almost involuntarily. Then she looks up at you. Remember this. Crown is not in Khare, but there are many who claim it is, and only one who is deceived. Only one truly believes. Okay. So thank her or leave. Thanks. Thanks. Pays to be polite. Okay, it looks pretty obvious. Chat wants to thank her. You thank her for her mysterious warning, but her attention is lost once more, taken by the cracks in the flagstone floor on which she sits. The streets will burn, she murmurs. The wolves must be turned around. You leave her to her dark vision. You step back out onto the path to continue your journey. Man. Yeah, right? The main road continues up a small rise between small fields. Since no one can leave the walls of Khare, the citizens do their farming inside the walls as best they can. From the field to your right, you hear a groan. To your left, a narrow path winds away. So look for the noise, look at the path, enough looking around. should we? Oh, whoop. I put it in the wrong spot. Okay. So, noise, noise. All right, now you can get your vote in. All right, I'm going to last call this. Looks like chat wants to look for the noise, which apparently I called Moise. Yeah, second OBS is just like, I'm telling you. He's like the one brilliant research scientist in every horror movie that's like, don't you realize if you do this, then this will happen, blah, blah, blah. But everybody ignores him. Yeah, I want to look for the Moise. Okay. Look for the noise. Half a dozen fat pigs are grubbing in the muck to the right. Just beyond them, a group of creatures huddle around a fire pit from which there drifts a mouth-watering smell. All right, do we look at the creatures or do we choose where to go? Look at the creatures or choose where to go. Shoutout says choose. Airdanel, Kingjin, West River Rat all say look. Okay. Looks like we're looking at the creatures. Khare seems to be filled with creatures you can't place, half one thing and half another. But from the way the strange creatures at the fire pit and sit and talk, it seems they do not see their own differences. One sees you, however, beckoning with a large clawed hand. Okay, do we approach the creatures? Do we go down the narrow path? Or... Okay. So approach creatures, go down the narrow path, or go to the next junction. Let's try it again. Okay, so approach the creatures, go down the narrow path, or go to the next junction. Junction, junction, what's your function? Picking up phrases and something, something. Approach the creatures or go to the next junction. All right, last call that. Okay. Approach the creatures. You clamber over the fence. Sorry, Dragon. and stomp your way through the mud towards the creatures. Within a few paces, the smell of cooking meat reaches your nostrils, and you see a large pig turning on a spit above the fire. The creature waved to you as watched you approach. He grins hooked teeth and cocks his head at you in greeting. Perhaps using magic might give you an advantage? Okay, so what should we do? Do we greet the creatures? All right, greet creatures, draw my sword, or cast a spell. Okay, looks like we've got 1 vote for greet the creatures and 2 for cast spell. Go ahead and last call this, even though it's a little early. All right. Okay. Cast a spell. All right, let's do it. Here's what we've got. We have got Sus, sense danger. Sus. Sorry. Hit the wrong button. Alright, so we had Sus was 1. Cast Hot. Yeah, definitely. I am going to be doing that once we get past this decision, Shadowed, for sure. Alright, we've got D. Dud. Illusion of Treasure. Is there, or are you making that up, King Jin? Is there really? Let's see. Do not have a bamboo flute. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, so cast spell. We've got Sus, Hot, or Dud. Sus allows you to sense danger. Hot allows you to cast a fireball. We already did that against the corpse. And Dud creates fake treasure. Yeah, creates fake treasure. Second OBS. Not 100% sure why that matters, but... Okay. Last call it, although it seems pretty clear the will of chat. Yeah, treasure of actual OBS in before Robert. sus. Let's do it. You cast the spell and a calm voice enters your mind. It tells you that the creatures nearby are friendly enough, though they will retaliate if crossed, and that the meat is fine and good. Once you are reassured, the voice departs. Okay. Greet the creatures. Draw my sword. Or cast a spell. Okay, so what should we do since the meat is fine and good? Do we greet the creatures, draw my sword, or cast a spell? A lot of people are suggesting greet the creatures. Okay. And get behind that. All right. Looks like we're going to greet the creatures. Greetings, you call. That smells good. It is, the creature agrees. We picked the best one to bite into. He waves at you to sit down. Then you understand his generosity. They are poachers. The pig fat sizzles invitingly. All right, so this is like borrowed bacon, people. Draw my sword, cast a spell. All right. I shall sit with you, friendly poachers from a bygone era. All right. Let me sit with them. You take a place in the circle around the fire. The creatures shuffle and shift to make room for you. So, some pig. It's about Khare. Pig, ask them about Khare, ask them about the North Gate, or nice, Shadow. Nice. Okay, let's see. So, what should we do? Let's for some pig. Oh, excuse me for just a minute. Sorry about that. I just had to destroy a Shelob, so pardon me. had to take down... I had to take down something. Which I just did. No, there was a big creepy crawly that I just had to eliminate. Which I probably did by overdoing it with the napkin. I took like these 2 big napkins from my supper and I was just kind of like... So, sorry about that. Okay. Alright, ask for some pig. May I share your pig, you ask? The poachers laugh. Not our pig and there's plenty there. Help yourself. Okay, so... Take some pig, ask them about Khare, ask them about the North Gate, or take my leave. I like these guys, yeah. We're just hanging out. Hanging out, taking some pig. So what are we going to do? We're going to take some pig, ask them about Khare, ask them about the North Gate, or take my leave. I feel like we should probably, we're like going to, you know, take some pig and be like sharing some bacon with them and they'll be like, so, you guys ever come across the bottom halves of 4th lines of spells? In the end, it didn't really matter. Okay, last call, last call. I have a feeling the people who were asking about pig are going to be among the same people who actually eat the pig. I want a full belly. Delicious. Trichinosis is meaningless. Okay. And... Okay. Take some pig. You reach over the fire and pull off a leg of the pig and devour it. The meat is succulent and rich and the best meal you've had in a long time. Nice. Got another point of stamina back there. You thank the poachers who shrug indifferently. Okay, so... ask them about Khare. Ask them about the North Gate. Or... yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It also will count as a meal, so that'll be nice. That'll save us our Blimberry. So, what do we do? We ask them about Khare, ask them about the North Gate, or take my leave. Ah, no problem, Aaron. Aaron, you're like, this never happens. This. I just want you all to know, this never happens. Also, have you noticed that our god has changed again? I guess I moved this, didn't I? Yeah, let me move that, actually. But yeah, we're back to Monkey. Intelligent but cheeky. Monkey understands others do not respect him. He's quick to turn his tail, but not rash. What he lacks in courage, he makes up for in caution. All the things that delay our going to bed. No, when we're done with the poachers, that will wrap up for tonight. Thongs. Thubugs. Which one of us needs to go to bed, King Jin? Thogs, Thubugs, Kubbers, Garbla, Hizblit. And, okay. I'm going to ask them about Khare. I'm new to Khare, you tell the gathered poachers as you bite into the pig meat. What can you tell me about the city? I'm new to Khare. The creatures look between each other, entertained by her question. They suck their teeth and hum and her. Khare is a big place, one finally answers, full of people pushing each other for power. He pulls a leg from the pig, making the meat tear and stretch to demonstrate. You want to avoid all of them if you can. Okay. So, this one we can just do in chat. Ask them about the North Gate or take my leave. Do we ask them about the North Gate or take our leave? Gate to the north. Gate, gate, gate. Yeah, sounds like people are more likely to go for gate. And always to the east. Okay, north gate. I won't be staying here for long. I'm headed for the north gate, you tell them. Can you help me find my way? The lead poacher looks at you with interest. You're going out into the backlands? Why go there? My business is my own, or I am on a quest. Now, remember, they did say they would retaliate if we wronged them, but they're basically good people. So, my business is my own, or I am on a quest. And again, this one you can just tell me in chat. Quest? Quest, quest, quest. Quest, 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 quest. All right, going once. Okay, it looks like chat. All right. I am on a quest. I am on a quest, you reply, trusting that these ruffians are lowly enough not to be in the Archmage's pay. The lead poacher nods, accepting your answer. The north gate is a hard thing to open, he says. I've never heard of anyone doing it. The spell lines? He nods seriously. From across the field, a woman begins to sing. The poachers smile and clap each other on the back. Cerisi is coming. You talk to her. Who is Cerisi, or I don't want to talk to anyone? Yes, it was shadowed. Our boy Flanker. So, Cerisi, or I don't want to talk to anyone. Cerisi who? Sister Cerisi. Susu Studio. Susu Studio. Cerisi? Yep. Who, Cersei? Okay, so it looks like people are going in favor of Cerisi. Going once. Going twice. And who is Cerisi? Who is Cerisi? Cerisi is our treasure, the man says. Cerisi is how we know what we should do. You'll see. By now the woman has reached the group. She greets the men with a kiss on either cheek. You notice she is carrying something carefully in a cloth. The man beside you beckons her to sit down beside him. This is our visitor. Greetings, Cerisi says. What can I help you with? Okay. I need no help. Help me how? Or... Reese? Hey, Cerisi. Okay, I need no help. Help me how, or I need to open the north gate. Honesty has been the best policy, apparently. I'm going to last call this, because I know I'm trying to get through this freaking section, Dragon. I don't want to start, like, the next time in the middle of that. Okay, I need to open the north gate. I need to open the north gate. She smiles. Tricky. Very tricky. As she speaks, she squats down onto her heels and places the cloth on the ground. Unwrapping it slowly, she reveals an orb of crystal. What should we do? You were a fortune teller? Try to steal the orb in front of a whole bunch of people staring right at you? Or I met another fortune teller already. Okay, here we go. More pig. I just take more pig. When in doubt, just get more pig. Say you were a fortune teller, try to steal the orb, or say I met another fortune teller already. I want to steal the orb for comedic value. Wake up, grab a push, and put a little makeup. You were a fortune teller? Okay. I'm going to last call this as I kind of move this ahead a little bit so I can get to the end of this just particular part. Although, as I say, I'm loving this whole game. Okay, you were a fortune teller, and... Okay. You were a fortune teller? You were a fortune teller? Cerisi sees all, one of the poachers calls out. For instance, which fields will be left untended, says another, with a hearty laugh. Do we say, I'll hear my fortune, or do we say, persuade another to have their fortune told? And again, you can tell me this in chat, because there's only two. I know, right? It's very true, I don't know. I'll hear my fortune or persuade another to have their fortune told. Here, here, here. Here, 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 my fortune. Your fortune is, I see you finding the second half of the fourth line in my hand. Mia Fortuna. Oh, no, wait, actually, Mia Fortuna isn't. Bib Fortuna. That's Star Wars reference, though. Okay, so it's going to be I'll hear my fortune. I'll hear my fortune, you declare. The men cheer and you kneel down on the mud across from her. She holds out a palm. Cross my palm with silver, she says. Do we... offer her the silver sword. Offer her a gold piece. Or I have nothing to give you. We do have 5 gold, so. Oh, interesting, Aradnell. I didn't know that, actually. Remember, by the way, everyone, the whole cross your palm with silver thing, that was not actual silver. Cross my palm with silver was the traditional way that someone would talk about giving someone money. So it doesn't necessarily mean that. And I don't know if we have the chain. I will check. But cross my palm with silver is like an old term. We do not have the silver chain anymore. We don't have the chain. We have finally broke the chain. The game has been slice her hand with the sword. Ah! Can you imagine? Here you go. The game has been mega literal. I will agree with that. Okay. Since it's unanimous, I'm going to close this. You withdraw. Oh, okay. You withdraw a cold piece from your purse and place it in her palm. Perhaps this will do, you say? She shakes her head and laughs. Silver is silver and gold is gold. I am sorry, but magic is as magic is. Okay? I am wrong. They used to call it, they did not used to call it that. So, if this doesn't work, we can always rewind it and give her the sword. So I have nothing silver, or perhaps someone can lend me something. Yep, it was super literal. I could also rewind it. Should I go back? Do you want me to go back? All right. I can rewind it. Oh my god, we're here already? Sit with them. Ask for some pig. Take some pig. Ask them about Khare. Ask them about the North Gate. I'm on a quest. Cerisi. I need to open the North Gate. You're a fortune teller. I'll hear my fortune. Okay, so silver sword, yes? So we're gonna say silver sword because I think that's what you guys were gonna do before. Yes, silver sword? Silver sword? Okay. You draw the silver sword from your belt and hand it to her. She closes her fist and nods. It is acceptable. She places her palms on the crystal and begins to hum. Doesn't look like any fortune-telling spell you've ever read about. Wait and watch. A minute passes, and then Sarisi's eyes flick open. I see a long journey, she says to you, to a distant land. I see danger and excitement. Okay, what else, or this is nonsense? Probably not yet time to say this is nonsense, I'm guessing, right? What else, what else, what else? What? Yeah, I agree with you. What else? What else? The poachers hold up fingers for silence. Sorcery continues, eyes still closed. I see more. You must watch for a dagger and a fish. I see a road paved with white stone leading to a place of great sadness. A blind man who will stab you in the back. A dagger and a fish. She lifts her palm from the glass and smiles. Someone gets her some pork to eat. Some good writing in this. So, do we offer to read hers in return or leave the group? Yeah, I thought about that, but normally the game has actually held that, but I'll try to put that there. Dagger. Fish. Road paved with white stone. Place of great sadness. Blind man. Stab you in the back. I don't know if we can. It would be funny if we're like, cross our palm with silver, and she gives us back the sword, and you're like, I see in your future that someone will laugh at you for having given back my weapon. Okay. So it looks like we're going to read hers. Okay. It looks like what we're doing. All right. Offer to read hers in return. Let me try reading your fortune, you declare into the quiet that follows her reading. You tell everyone else's. You must be curious about your own. Sorcery stops eating to stare at you. There is a murmur of excitement from the group. This is a most unusual challenge. You, she demands. And what do you know of fortune-telling? I am a sorcerer, or it doesn't look hard. Doesn't look hard. I am a sorcerer. I'm a wizard. Yeah, we're a sorcerer. We just freaking took out a living corpse with a fireball. Hell yeah, we're a sorcerer. Sorcerer, 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 sorcerer. You'll be hungry again in 1 hour. I am a hairy wizard. Okay, sorcerer. She raises a thin, dark eyebrow in cool surprise. Are you? You hold out a hand for the crystal orb. Not taking her eyes off you, she puts it into your hand. Then she sits defiantly down in front of you. Well then, tell me what you see for poor old Sorcery, she declares, her eyes flashing with the challenge. You take a moment to collect your thoughts. The orb is pleasingly heavy in your palm. So we can make something up or cast a spell, but I'm almost positive that there is a spell that uses a crystal orb. Almost positive. I can't remember what it is, but I know one of the things we have does that. So do we cast? Cast, cast, cast. Let's do it right. Should receive a fortune cookie. Or cast. Human cast. Okay, it looks like we're casting a spell. Okay. Here's what we've got. 9-inch nails. No. Nif, create a stench. I don't know. I foresee you will feel very, very disgusted in 5 seconds. Okay, so Nif. Let's see. Dud. That's that illusion of treasure. You shall depart room. See the future. See the future. Oh, guys. Guys, can we just... Is that... I mean... I told you. Right? Clearly. And we're doing that, right? Do I even have to go with a vote? This is Destiny. We have to cast this, right? Okay. You cast the spell, placing your hands on the crystal orb. Your mind clears and a vision forms, but it is not of Sorcery and her future, but of your own. You see yourself in a low stone shrine somewhere here in the city of Khare. A man in a long white robe stands at your elbow. He is speaking. What is the answer to the question that has never been asked? You see your own mouth opening to reply. You concentrate as hard as you can, struggling to maintain the vision. Then, as it begins to slip, there is a touch on your hand. Another presence joins yours. Sorcery or stop the spell now. Why would we stop the spell? Sorcery, right? Sorcery 1, Sorcery. Yeah, I agree with you. Sorcery, you breathe. In your vision, you see the man in the white robe bow his head, defeated at the word. The vision fades. Sorcery is watching you intently, wanting to hear her fortune. So does that mean that the answer to the question that has never been asked is Sorcery? I guess we'll find out, right? The vision fades. Sorcery is watching you intently, wanting to hear her fortune. The crowd around lead eagerly in. So, what do we say? I see your fortune, or I see nothing? See, this is weird because, I see your fortune is connected maybe with Sorcery. You know what I mean? Like, I see nothing is not true. You do see something, right? So, but it's not her fortune? That's pretty awesome, though, that we went through and it was like, you need a crystal orb, far. And they're like, fortune. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think fortune is reasonable. Last call. We all good with fortune? Okay. I see your fortune. I see your fortune, you begin. All right, here we go. I see you losing several friends, or I see you telling great fortunes. What do you think? She can focus the spell. You're like, let me just answer the poof, stink bomb run. What in the world can that be? All right, great fortunes, great fortunes. Fortunes. Okay, telling. All right. I see you telling great fortunes, you say, and you see her smile perk up. Is that all? She asks nervously. I see you giving me this orb. I see you divulging a secret. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Secret, right? Because she said Sorcery, and so it's not that the word is Sorcery. It's that Sorcery, it's like Eridanel was saying about focusing it. So she could tell us the word. Right? I'm thinking Sorcery would be it. Nedwin, what's up, man? Welcome, man. I'm guessing secret, right? Because the orb is too easy. Like, good to see you, Net. What's up, dude? Ooh, verify your chatbot. So your chatbot is functional. It is working. I know I want both. But it looks like we're going with secret, right? Okay, secret, I think. I see you divulging a secret, you continue. Sorcery looks stunned by your words. She clearly believes you a true psychic. A great and weighty decision seems to pass across her face. She looks to you for a moment to confirm it, then nods once more and turns to her friends. Please be quiet, all of you, she says quietly. The stranger is right, and I must make a confession. This is really interesting. Okay, wait and watch or slip away. Wait and watch, wait and watch. Oh, man. Please tell us the word. I wonder if that dude in the robe is the priest with slang. We figure that out. We tell him, we like beat his little game because of what she told us here, hopefully. And then he gives us the last part of the fourth line. I hope that's what happens. Wait and watch, wait and watch, wait and watch. Anyway, that's awesome, Net. That's awesome, dude. Okay, wait and watch. You wait and watch. I have told great fortunes. Good ones, Sorcery continues sadly, but not true ones. The poachers cannot believe their ears. One denies it, another claims to have known all along. A third, who it seems lost a lot of money on a bet once, becomes quite enraged and is held back by two more. Within a few moments, the whole group are rolling away in the mud, engaged in the most almighty punch-up. Crap, what do we do? Do we slip away with the orb? We break them up. We probably break them up, right? Because we still need Cerisi's help. I'm tempted. Nah, I can't. I would normally, Jin. But the problem is tomorrow, if I start, I'm going to be like, wait, what are we doing? This, and by the way, all of this, not in the book. And this is an example of what I think really, really they've done so well with this. They take an idea and then they just, like a popcorn kernel, explode it into something much, much bigger by giving all of these little internal choices. So you end up having almost this little mini game with Sorcery. It's really interesting. Really neat. Okay, break them up, break them up, break them up. You're going to get dirty. So you think I should slip away, Schlitch? I don't like mud. All right, so break, 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 Schlitch. Straight from the path. Break, 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 and slip. Okay. I'm going to go with break them up, going once. There's more break them ups. Going twice. Okay. It is a messy fight. You wade in, trying to hold the poachers apart and keep the men from throwing each other into the fire, but there's nothing you can do to keep them apart. A moment later, someone snatches the orb from your hands and cracks it over another man's head. You crawl out from under a pile of bodies and hurry back to the safety of the road. You've found one new clue. Damn it. All right, well, let's take a look at the clue, though. Okay, so that is it. That is the vision. That is the vision. So, well, so here's the question. Do we rewind? Because it's a function of what we do, do we rewind to get the orb? Maybe? What do you guys think? Well, I can do that fast, I don't know. We'll just run through it. That's fast enough. Do not rewind? Okay. Rewind, rewind, continue, continue. 2 continues, 2 rewinds. I will obey chat. If chat wants me to continue, I will. I mean, and continue by I'm going to be stopping either way right after this. So, I know, Schlitch, I know. Rewind or slip away? I mean, rewind or continue? And it looks like Netowin said rewind. So we got 3 rewinds, 2 continues. Oh, you're just kidding. Okay, you didn't vote it. So 2 rewinds, 2 continues. Who will break this tie? Oh. The good news is that either way, I mean, yeah, so. Continue, I need sleep like an hour ago? Okay. Okay. Let's make sure I got that clue. Okay, so we know the answer to that question. That's good. We lost that crystal orb, which kind of sucks. We got Baboon back, strong social intelligence, shy from danger, preparing to live in the safety of the trees rather than risk exposure on the ground. But I think it's fair to say that we figured out what we need to figure out. We got half of the fourth line, and we got that thing for the Shrine of Slang. So when we start this tomorrow, folks, remember, apparently the Shrine of Slang is somewhere around here, right? If it, between the well and the docks. So presumably we are going to want to head up this way, going uphill, I guess, and keep going in this direction. But now we've got that information as well. Yeah. Right. I agree. That's true, Shadow, which I think is really neat. And I understand what you're saying, King Jin. Yeah, I agree. It's not like that was a misunderstanding of what we had. It's just too bad. Like, I was really tempted, but I was like, well, maybe we actually do need her, which would have been pretty cool. But anyway. Really neat. Man, I am really, really enjoying this game a lot. I hope you folks are as well, because I really kind of like what they've done with this. It's really neat. But yes, I need to get to bed, and so do all of you. So I'm going to head to bed, and then I will be back tomorrow, of course, as we get back into this game with Sorcery, and we pick up where we left off, and hopefully tomorrow we will wrap up Khare, Cityport of Traps, and get ready to move on to Book 3, which is the Seven Serpents. I want to thank everyone who made this an awesome game today. It was really a lot of fun, everybody. Good Masters of the Dungeon show, followed by what we just did. I'll be back tomorrow sometime between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern. I want to remind everybody to follow the channel if you haven't done so already. Check out the YouTube with !ArvTube, the Discord with !ArvCord. Don't forget the Twitter with !ArvTweets, the website arvanelaron.com. Don't forget the shop !ArvShop for the merchandise area, which is going to have more merchandise there very soon because Kilobyte has started work on it already. So yes. And then, of course, we've got !ArvTreon. That's that Patreon sitting right there, which is really kind of the financial backbone of the channel. And last but certainly not least, we have got the sub system, which is currently sitting at 48 subs. So we are only 2 subs away from hitting that 50 sub mark again and heading back up towards our record of 71. And Aradinel, that's cool, Aradinel, yeah. Well, I appreciate it. I really have been having fun with it. So, but Aradinel, who's been way too generous in doing more gift subs today, but I really do appreciate it. And I hope you folks have enjoyed what it is that you saw as well. And you'll get one more on the 16th. Aw, thanks, dude. I appreciate that, Schlitz. That's very kind of you. Thank you. And I will check into what you asked me about too, by the way. I will follow up with that. But that's going to do it for me. I want to thank everyone who made this awesome. Don't forget, we are going to do, I think, actually, let me see. You know what? For a change, we're not going to do a raid tonight because it's too late. We're not going to do a raid. I'd rather have a raid where people are sort of awake and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. So no raid tonight. We are going to do a raid tomorrow. We almost always do raids. We're not going to do a raid tonight because it's just, I may or may not host somebody, but it's too late, and I, want to make sure that we all get a chance to get to bed. But tomorrow we will do a raid after our stream tomorrow evening. But I want to thank everyone who made this an awesome stream. Thank you to my wonderful mods, Aradinel. Again, thank you for the generosity, Aradinel. Dragon Spear, Shadowed Mage, and good to see you again, Nedwin. I'm glad that the bot was approved. That is awesome. But thanks, everybody, from that side of things. Best mods in the business. Yeah, exactly, Aradinel, exactly. And thank as well to all the subscribers, Aradinel, Dragon Spear, Shadowed Mage, Nonstop, Brahms, Rock God, and Second OBS. You are all lovely. Thank you to my wonderful viewers as well. Thank also those who support the Patreon, too. Thank you to, that's not true, Ned. Thank you to listen, we just used ArvBot for like the last 2 hours, which was made by said worst mod in the universe. So if you were the worst mod in the universe, that wouldn't be the case. Thank you to another TT viewer. Thank you to Call Me Swagger. That is a good name. Call me Swagger, Smiley. I don't think I've seen you in here. Call me Swagger. I hope you like what you saw and heard, and will follow and support the channel and the Patreon in the ways mentioned. Thank you to Catbig. Thank you to Commander Root, to Cycle Motion. Thank you to ECAG, to Electrical Longboard. Thank you to FreddyBot. Thank you to Jagdris, King Jin, Lurks, Malchieri, to Mubot, I guess. Thank you to Mr. Mano. Thank you to No Name Namer, Polizei, PKD Fan, Poltergeist Zero. Thank you to Schlitch. Thank you to you, Christensen, V&K, Varney, Video Store Cowboy, and Virgo Praz. Thank you all very much, everyone. And don't forget, a week from this Tuesday is the launch of the Jelinek Kickstarter by Athos Arts. Very excited about this. We'll definitely be making a major push. So please mark your calendars for that, because that's going to be very important. Very excited about that. It's going to be good times. And also keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled or whatever for an announcement coming in June, and it's now officially June. 2 announcements actually about channel related content as well. So the Kickstarter coming up, of course, is me with publishing, and it's connected to the channel, but it's not just the channel. But these other 2 announcements that I'm going to be making are directly connected to the channel. And so those I think will be a lot of fun, and I will be announcing those very, very soon. Thank you to my wonderful mods. Thank you everybody for being wonderful viewers. It was a great time. I hope you enjoyed yourself today. More sorcery tomorrow, but that is going to do it for me, and I will see all of you lovely people Saturday, somewhere between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern for more fun times with this awesome game. Until then, thanks everyone. Everyone be good to each other. Have a good night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Search now through your pile of broken lies, and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down. And if you feel things that you never felt before, shook you to your core, a shattered truth.